This Morning.
Good morning and a very happy Thursday to all of you. I'm Laura Hettiger in for Emily Rao.
And I'm Andre Hepkins, and let's talk about the weather with meteorologist.
All right, thank you, Kent. And we are seeing just amazing images as severe weather pushed through our area last night. A confirmed tornado was spotted near the town of Caledonia, Missouri in Washington County. This picture comes to us from News 4 viewer Alicia Miley. Luckily, emergency officials tell us they did not find any damage and no one was injured. We are also getting this photo of another apparent funnel cloud. This one coming to us from News 4 viewer in Belgrade, Missouri. That is also in Washington County. No word on the extent of damage from that storm or any injuries. New information this morning about the breaking news from 10 o'clock last night. A fire in South St. Louis went 4 alarms overnight as crews battled flames in a warehouse. It started around 10 o'clock last night. This is the 4900 block of Daggett near Kings Highway that's right across the street from Rogazzi's, the famous Italian restaurant on the hill. About 100 firefighters worked to get the flames under control at the vacant warehouse. It was no easy task. That building covers an entire city block. The fire chief has not released a cause, but the fire is not believed to be suspicious. And right now, News 4 is working to find out the identity of a man who was found dead in a store parking lot in North St. Louis. This is the 100th homicide in the city since the start of the year. Witnesses say the man was punched during an altercation near Natural Bridge and Newstead. Then he fell to the ground. Police have not confirmed whether anyone has been arrested. A Wentzville school worker and church youth pastor now faces child molestation charges. According to charging documents, Cameron Patterson allegedly abused a child more than 100 times dating back to 2006. Patterson works for the Wentzville School District's before and after school program. The district placed him on administrative leave, and he also serves as a youth pastor at Baldwin Baptist Church. Church officials are not commenting on the case.
All right, a suspected drunk driver comes close to injuring 2 deputies during a police chase through Franklin County.
But despite the serious accusations, News 4 can't even find out the man's name. That's because he has still not been charged. Matt Sesney spoke with the sheriff about why that has not happened. Welcome back to News 4 this morning as we take a live look down Market Street in downtown St. Louis on this Thursday, July 9th. If you are just waking up, it is in the 60s all over the St. Louis area. Meteorologist Ken Earhart will have much more on today's forecast coming up in just a few minutes. News 4 continues tracking the latest developments in the Illinois budget battle. That's as lawmakers push ahead with a plan that could get state workers paid and keep some programs afloat. Last night, an Illinois House committee endorsed a $2.3 billion stopgap budget plan. It's designed to keep state government operating through the month. Governor Bruce Rauner says he opposes it, but it's unclear whether he will veto it. To Missouri politics now, state lawmakers are implementing new rules when it comes to liquid nicotine. It's the nicotine used for electronic cigarettes. Governor Jay Nixon signed a bill that requires liquid nicotine to have a child-proof packaging. The idea is to prevent accidental poisonings. E-cigarettes have come under fire because opponents think they target underage smokers. We are taking a live look at the Clark Bridge in Alton. Still dark skies out there, but a good morning to all of our Metro East viewers. Glad you can be joining us today. Now go ahead, take a look at this video. A pregnant woman is robbed at gunpoint in a Florida neighborhood. You can see a beige car pull up to the woman as she's getting out of her van. Moments later, 2 armed men rush the woman, then slam her into the hood of the car. The crooks leave her on the ground. They take off. Police are still looking for those bad guys. As for the victim, she was treated for head injuries.
Into custody as he ran for the door. Police say he appeared to be impaired, but did not elaborate.
Shocker on that.
You shocked about that?
Didn't expect
impaired.
it.
Wow. Don't hear about that every day. I wonder what his list of charges are going to be.
I know.
Sure
or what his mugshot looked like.
That would probably be interesting. We'll have to wait and see. All right. News 4 following several stories for you this morning.
It's been an iconic site from the riots in Ferguson last year, but today officials will begin the process to replace the burned out Quick Trip targeted by looters last August. Mike Colombo takes a closer look at the plans in a live report from Ferguson.
Crews battle a 4-alarm fire in South City overnight. We're learning more details about the challenges firefighters faced as they work to put the fire out. Mugo Digwe has the details after the break.
And St. Louis City Police are adjusting to the digital age. Find out how they are getting involved on social media to help them fight crime.
Right now, we're giving you a live look at Market Street in downtown St. Louis on a day that we will not hit 80, says our man Kent Earhart. However, he's watching out for storms. Kent has the weather. Kelly Davis in the traffic center, and for Alyssa Reitmeyer looking on the roads. We'll be right back.